The world moves faster today than it did yesterday. Your products need to get to market quicker, be better than before, and stay relevant once deployed. It means innovators need increased productivity. They need the right hardware, and they need products that they can adapt quickly. At Altera, we've strived to provide products that allow you to continuously unlock new innovations. Faster, easier, and at lower cost than before. Advanced deployment tools to support the latest design methodologies. Supply resilience and access to leading fabrication technology that works across the entire spectrum of FPGAs, from our highest performance to our mid-range and into low-power, cost-optimized FPGAs, so that you can efficiently accelerate your path from design to implementation and through production, whether it be in the cloud, in the network, and into the edge. Let's continue to innovate the future, your future, together.
Please welcome to the stage Altera's Chief Executive Officer, Sandra Rivera.
Come on in, there's more seats. Good morning and welcome to Altera Innovators Day 2024. I have to admit, I got up this morning a little bit that nervous energy, thinking, I hope I didn't throw a party and nobody came. But it's great to see all of you here in the room, and we actually have an overflow room as well. This is actually our first customer event on our San Jose Innovation Drive campus in over 5 years. And we have so much great content that we've put together to share with you today. So I hope you enjoy the day, and I really hope you can stay with us till the end of the day for not just our happy hour, which is super fun, but to see our new Customer Experience Center, which is brand new unveiling at this event. So since Altera's founding more than 4 decades ago, we've been at the center of innovation. In that time, we've shipped more than 5 billion programmable logic devices into the market across a broad range of applications within the data center, communications, and embedded segments. But it's not the number of devices we deliver to the market that's helping drive innovation. It's the technologies we're integrating into our programmable solutions that our customers are using to revolutionize industries. Over our 40-plus year history, Altera FPGAs have driven some of the most significant transformations in the tech industry, including the advancement of high-speed networking and the evolution of wireless networks. We have a long track record of innovation since introducing the first programmable logic device in 1984. Some of our recent innovations include ushering in the era of SoC FPGAs by integrating ARM-based subsystems into the FPGA fabric. And we led the industry in high-speed interconnect technologies, and were the first to market with FPGAs that integrated 58 gig and 116 gig transceivers. And I'm particularly proud of this team's leadership in innovation. We also pioneered the era of multi-chip packaging by jointly developing with TSMC the world's first heterogeneous 3D integrated circuit test chip. And as we look to the future, Altera will continue to enable our customers to transform industries with cutting-edge innovation. It's just part of our DNA, and the best is yet to come. So, today, Altera is the world's only independent FPGA supplier operating at scale with full stack portfolio that spans from end to end, from the cloud to the edge. Being independent allows us to focus our investments on just one thing: rapidly bringing to market highly innovative programmable solutions that you can leverage to accelerate your innovations. And this starts with how we architect our silicon. Our HyperFlex architecture is optimized to deliver the highest performance and power efficiency in the industry, delivering 2x better perf per watt compared with competition. HyperFlex unlocks superior performance and cost savings in your applications through 50% higher clock frequency and 40% lower power. We also accelerate your innovation using a chiplet-based architecture throughout several of our FPGA families. Chiplets speed product development and give you early access to the latest protocols and FPGA capabilities. By using this approach, we've enabled access to advanced technologies like high bandwidth memory, data converters, and optical interfaces. Our chiplet strategy enabled us to be the first to market with FPGAs that surpassed 10 million logic elements. And our roadmaps will continue to leverage a chiplet-based approach and will continue to introduce more IP reuse between families, further accelerating the pace of innovation, not just for ourselves, but for our customers. Being independent also helps us bring a renewed focus on simplifying the FPGA design process. Tools like our Quartus Prime software, FPGA AI tool suite, toolkits, and expansive IP libraries are optimized to provide greater ease of use and productivity, speeding your time to market. And with our future investments in software, tools, and IP, you can expect to see even greater levels of productivity. Working with customers and partners like you, we're writing the next chapter of Altera. Today, the industry is going through a rapid transformation, primarily driven by the need to intelligently process and monetize the massive amounts of data being created. This insatiable demand for compute is growing and shows no signs of slowing. Over a 5-year horizon, we see a meaningful growth across many segments. Businesses are modernizing their infrastructure with the latest software and silicon innovations to keep pace in this rapidly evolving world. Enterprises are building highly differentiated infrastructure to deliver new services to their customers. Communications network providers are building greater levels of agility, speed, and resilience into their networks. And at the edge, businesses are deploying intelligence with real-time, low-latency, secure processing. This is an ideal environment for FPGAs due to their flexibility and reprogrammability. FPGAs allow businesses to future-proof their investments by addressing their requirements today while giving them the opportunity to adapt to the changing market demands in the future. As an independent FPGA supplier, Altera is 100% focused on investing and participating in every one of these growth segments and, in turn, enabling your growth. We're doing this with a full stack of programmable technologies that scale from the cloud to the edge. The breadth of our portfolio enables us to target virtually every use case. Our hardware ranges from delivering the highest performance in comms infrastructure applications to solutions that meet size, weight, and power requirements in industrial and edge applications, down to addressing the most cost and power-constrained embedded applications. And our software helps to unlock the value of our hardware, both in the form of simplifying the FPGA programming process to optimization tools that maximize the capabilities of the FPGA. All of these solutions are built to accelerate your innovation and allow you to get to market quickly. For the highest performance data center communications and embedded applications, we have our Agilex 9 and Agilex 7 FPGAs. These are Altera's flagship programmable solutions and demonstrate how we're delivering industry-leading products via our chiplet strategy. Today, we've shipped over 14 million chiplets in our FPGAs. Agilex 9 is designed for use in high bandwidth, mixed signal applications that have size, weight, and power constraints. For the highest performance data center use cases, they target direct RF applications, and they're the only FPGA to integrate high sample rate analog data converters within the FPGA fabric. Earlier this year, Lockheed Martin selected the Agilex 9 capability for use in its next generation architecture for their airborne electronic defense systems. This high bandwidth and performance of Agilex 9, combined with its low latency, low power, and small footprint, were primary reasons for selecting Altera. Agilex 7 is optimized for a wide range of high-performance applications across data center, networking, test and measurement, medical, and broadcast market segments. This is our most versatile platform for I/O and memory bandwidth. And Agilex 7 is offered in 3 series. The F series, which delivers an optimal balance of power and performance, for example, in use in radios and base stations. Our I series, which features PCIe Gen 5 support and CXL support to provide a high-performance processor interface for bandwidth-intensive applications, such as in next-gen comms infrastructure and the push to 800 gig. And our M series, which delivers the industry's highest memory bandwidth and are ideally suited for AI applications that have demanding compute and memory-intensive requirements, such as those in AI cluster I/O controllers. Agilex 7 brings customized connectivity and acceleration to the most compute, bandwidth, and memory-intensive use cases. It's for this reason that Samsung selected Agilex 7 for use in its latest CXL memory module. To talk more about our work together, I'd like to welcome to the stage Jin-Hyung Choi, Samsung's Executive Vice President and Head of R&D and DSRA Memory. Please join me on the stage. Good morning, Jin-Hyung. Thank you so much for joining me here today.
Yeah, it's good to be here.
Good. Well, Samsung and Altera have worked together for many years, and we're bringing FPGAs alongside your memory innovations. So most recently, I know your team selected Agilex 7 for use in one of your CXL solutions. So can you talk a little bit more about how you're using FPGAs in CXL to help you address kind of the challenges there?
Samsung always strives to provide our customers with the best possible memory solutions and innovation. CXL is an emerging technology with the potential to bring major innovations to the memory hierarchy. We are trying to achieve large memory capacity expansion without sacrificing low latency and high throughput from our CXL memory devices.
So what value do you get from using FPGAs in this particular use case?
The 2 key FPGA features are high-speed Ethernet connectivity and the interface to Samsung DDR memory devices, allowing Samsung to offer a product with cutting-edge features and performance. We needed the FPGA capability and flexibility to quickly get to market, while still adding value-added features based on feedback from our end customer, such as Broadcom. Here is a sample of Samsung memory module hybrid variant.
It's a beauty. It's great to see Samsung's taking advantage of the high-performance features in Agilex. Yes, let's clap. Yeah. So as I understand it, you're also using our CXL compliant IP to help meet the emerging needs of memory disaggregation. So can you talk a little bit more about that?
CXL is a recent evolution in the CPU to memory connectivity needed to solve performance, power, and cost challenges posed by AI-powered applications where dataset size are growing tremendously.
Yes.
Applications like AI training not only need huge memory capacity, but they also need advanced features such as efficient and reliable snapshots and storage of intermediate result. It gives us an advantage by allowing us to offer large memory capacities like 1 terabyte, 2 terabyte, or even larger, and still be accessible by traditional load and store semantics. Samsung wants to offer the feature-rich and efficient memory device to fulfill the needs of AI era, so our end customers' application can achieve higher performance and better quality. We view this capability as essential to evolution of processing in high-performance data center computers. Altera Agilex FPGA was the FPGA industry's first device with CXL hard IPs and passed the consortium compliance test for CXL Type 1, Type 2, and Type 3 workload.
Well, it's great to see how our Agilex 7 is helping solve these big, challenging problems. So thank you so much for sharing your insights today.
Thank you.
Nice to see you. So our mainstream FPGA family is Agilex 5, which balances performance, power, area, and price. Through the use of our HyperFlex architecture, we've optimized Agilex 5 to deliver up to 2 times better performance per watt versus competition. And these FPGAs target a broad range of use cases that include everything from data center infrastructure, acceleration, to managing long-haul wireless networks, to bringing greater levels of intelligence to machine vision applications. Agilex 5 is the industry's only FPGA infused with AI and is designed to deliver AI inference across small form factor and edge applications. We estimate that by 2026, over half of all edge deployments will use AI. And this is a rapidly evolving market, and the unique features we've built into Agilex 5 are ideally suited to bring FPGA AI to the edge. With capabilities like leadership transceivers, support for DDR5 memory, and built-in dual ARM A55 and A76 processors, you can start developing your edge applications today and have the flexibility to scale up or down as your needs and the market evolves. In our Customer Experience Center, you'll see firsthand the value of Agilex 5 and how it provides intelligent edge capabilities to many different applications. So how can you get started evaluating all this hardware? Well, that's where our partner ecosystem comes in, with their evaluation boards and system-on modules that they're developing for the industry. Our partner network has developed dozens of Agilex-based boards and SOMs. And these solutions help accelerate the design process by abstracting away the hardware and allowing you to work at the board level. Together with our global ecosystem of partners, we have scaled the availability of these development kits and SOMs to customers worldwide across a diverse range of applications. This gives you easy and affordable access to development kits, plus a faster path to full volume production. We built an extensive collection of Agilex 5 and Agilex 7 based boards and SOMs that enable you to test drive our latest solutions. And today, our network of board partners are shipping 11 new Agilex boards on top of the boards we previously announced earlier this year. And this is just one example from our partner at Terasic. And now you'll have many, many more opportunities and capabilities to get to market. And you can see many of these partner boards in our customer experience again later today. So earlier this year, we unveiled Agilex 3, our next generation value line of FPGAs that target small form factor, power constrained applications that require high levels of integration and security. These FPGAs enable you to reach the next level of innovation for your cost optimized designs. They offer a high degree of functionality in a small package through the addition of higher speed transceivers, integrated AI capabilities, expanded memory support, and on-chip dual A55 ARM cores. And the robust security features we built into the silicon help protect your most sensitive data. Agilex 3 leverages our HyperFlex architecture to deliver a 1.9 times performance improvement over our previous cost-optimized family. And we're on track with our development efforts, and our engineering teams are making great progress to get you Agilex 3 on schedule. We're scheduled to have software in Q1, with production silicon and boards available in mid-2025. The levels of integration built into Agilex 3, combined with its small form factor, will help drive significant levels of value across a broad range of segments. For example, in edge applications, you'll be able to consolidate resources and bring real-time intelligent compute closer to the source of data creation and consumption. In vision processing applications, the AI-infused fabric in Agilex 3 will allow you to customize your configurations for specific AI tasks. And in smart factory automation systems, the built-in security features ensure your systems are compliant with the most stringent functional safety requirements. These are only a handful of areas where Agilex 3 will drive significant innovation, and we couldn't be more excited to get these solutions in your hands. I'd now like to welcome on stage another longtime Altera partner and one that has extensive experience using our value line of Cyclone FPGAs and Max CPLDs. Please welcome Data Mathur, Vice President of Engineering at Cisco. Data. Well, it's so great to see you. Thank you for joining me. The two of us have known each other a long time. And the relationship actually between Cisco and Altera goes back even further. So I wanted to ask you to come and talk about your experiences working with us over the years.
So first of all, I would like to thank Altera, and you are a strategic partner to Cisco for many, many, many years. Cisco has long utilized programmable devices in our equipment and to meet key customer requirements. Altera has been on the Cisco approved vendor list for over 20 plus years.
Yeah.
What I can say is, personally, I have designed in Cyclone and Max devices into our routers and switches.
I think we knew each other back then.
Yes.
When I was in networking,
Yeah.
and you were
Yeah.
also doing the switches.
Yeah,
And routers.
and now I manage a web-scale switching and routing group, and we continue to use programmable logic
Yeah.
devices in every one of our boxes that goes out. I can give you a very good example of our great partnership.
Yeah.
Back in 2011, when the tsunami hit Asia, one of our key ASIC went out of production, and we need to come up with a quick solution in a matter of months. And Altera helped us address this need in a, I would say, accelerated manner to avoid disruption to our revenue. That was a great partnership. So what I would say is maintaining a good, robust, resilient supply chain is a must for to be a supplier for Cisco.
Well, even in unforeseen circumstances, because we can't control Mother Nature, right?
Yes.
So when you look at the value line of FPGAs and CPLDs, what are some of the requirements that you do look for in a partner in addition to supply resiliency?
So first of all, Altera has been a steadfast supplier of CPLDs and FPGAs to Cisco. The technical requirements for our products varies widely across our portfolio. We have a huge portfolio, Cisco, but I can classify them into two main categories. One is the control plane requirement, the other one is the data path requirement. For control plane, pretty much every system that goes out, we need a control plane device. And they need to offer a cost-effective solution with robust security, as well as very high I/O count. So when it comes to data path, you need to have a good mix of logic and memory, high-performance fabric, high-speed I/Os, and optimal memory. Additionally, what I can say is tools and ecosystems are very important for our development, along with a comprehensive IP library set, and then, of course, a good technical support, which you have always been a great partner, and you're supporting Cisco very well.
Well, that's great to hear. And so as we've been talking about our next generation, Agilex 5, Agilex 3, like what excites you most about some of those products coming to market?
So first of all, I'm very pleased to see Altera investing in Agilex 3. Most of our control plane requirement, we need devices like this. And we have done a good review of Agilex 5 devices in our engineering, and we are looking to do some proof of concept work to map out our IP, check out the security features while we wait for Agilex 3 to arrive. And we are ready to do a proof of concept and target a platform to design in.
Well, thank you so much, Data. I look forward to continuing to work with you and Cisco to bring all of these innovations to our mutual customers. And let me know if you need any help getting samples
Certainly.
of Agilex 5 and Agilex 3.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you so much. It's great
Thank
to see
you.
you. So I hope you're as excited as I am about our full stack FPGA portfolio. We're delivering leadership across virtually every use case. Across our portfolio and our roadmap, we're committed to delivering you the highest quality products on time. And we're committed to providing you the supply longevity to match your long application life cycles. For most product families, we're extending device availability out to 2040. So you can mitigate the risk of obsolescence and minimize the cost of redesigns. And with this peace of mind, you can focus on unleashing the value of our hardware using best-in-class software tools. Our Quartus Prime software is built to accelerate the FPGA design process. It provides a complete tool set that enables you to design faster, achieve better quality of results, and get to market quicker. We're constantly tuning Quartus to increase developer productivity. Over the past 5 years, we've reduced compile times by nearly 30%. This allows you to run more design iterations per day. And today, we're announcing our Quartus Prime 24.3 software. This latest release unlocks more devices within the Agilex portfolio and delivers improved support for embedded applications. And I'm pleased to announce that you can now start designing Agilex 5 D-Series FPGAs with Quartus Prime. Agilex 5 D-Series is optimized for performance and power efficiency. These FPGAs are ideally suited for deploying AI acceleration across a broad range of use cases in multiple markets. For the most power and space constrained edge and embedded applications, we have our Agilex 5 E-Series. And our Agilex E-Series is supported through a no-cost license in Quartus, which helps lower the barriers to entry for our mid-range FPGA family. In the 24.3 release, we're also providing greater support for embedded applications that use Agilex 5 with an integrated hard processor subsystem, or NEOS 5. This includes new OS and RTOS support in the latest releases of Linux, VxWorks, and Zephyr. You can also access more Agilex 5 design examples that showcase NEOS 5's capabilities, such as lockstep, full ECC, and branch prediction. And you'll hear a lot more about our SoC FPGAs and our embedded software tools throughout the day. Now, it wouldn't be a keynote if I didn't spend some time talking about AI. You really can't go anywhere today without hearing about the latest AI-based disruption. And there's no question that this is a technology that is fundamentally changing the world around us. AI is allowing us to perceive things that were never visible and process information faster than many of us ever imagined. It's the biggest transformation since the introduction of the internet, and it's going to reshape every one of our businesses. You might ask, well, how is an FPGA used in the AI workflow? Well, Altera is leading the space with our hardware, AI software tools that enables the rapid deployment of FPGAs as an AI accelerator. The performance, flexibility, and AI functionality built into Agilex devices make them ideally suited for this rapidly evolving workload. In particular, AI inference at the edge. Edge applications benefit from the flexibility, low latency, and long lifecycle support of an FPGA. We've been a leader in driving AI innovations in FPGAs for many years now. Over the past 5 years, we've increased the AI compute density in our FPGAs with features like FP32, BleedFloat16, and AI tensor blocks. With AI tensor blocks infused into the FPGA fabric, we deliver 9 times higher AI compute density compared to the previous generation. And with our FPGA AI suite, we make adding AI capability to an FPGA as simple as adding IP. This leads to quicker design, debug, and deployment of FPGAs in AI systems. An AI use case where FPGAs thrive are applications that require very low latencies, such as intelligent vision processing and smart factory robots. With Agilex 5 and our FPGA AI suite, we can deliver 50% higher frames per second versus competing FPGAs. And this enables real-time analysis of video and sensor data, as well as systems to react quickly to changing environments. Higher frames per second also improve tasks like object detection or video analysis by improving the accuracy of models by capturing finer details. Overall, FPGA AI significantly enhances the effectiveness and responsiveness of AI systems across various applications. And I'd like to show you firsthand the capabilities of FPGAs being used in AI applications. Please welcome to the stage Liz Chen, Senior Managing Director from Terasic. Hi, Liz. Thank you so much for joining us here this morning.
Hi, Sandra. This is such a great honor to be here and to be with all the innovators today.
Well, that's great. Well, and I know we've been strategic partners for a long time, Altera and Terasic, so can you just talk a little bit about our work together?
Yes. So Terasic, we have been delivering high-end solutions based on Altera FPGA for more than 20 years, and we have many roles and collaborations with Altera. We work as your loyal and only university program partner, creating more than 1 million FPGA dev kit for global universities. From Terasic's standpoint, we love seeing our technologies bringing a big difference in all students' life. And we are also your contract manufacturer for your dev kit, and we help you build your own dev kit. And for your marketing purpose, we create a series of Terasic dev kit, such as D10 Nano, the NIC, and D10 Address Accelerator to complement your product portfolio.
Well, that's great. And then also the software you use as well, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Like such as the OpenVINO, OpenCL, and also FPGA AI Suite.
Yeah,
and like one API.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. That's just to speed the developer time to market. So I know our two companies do a lot of collaboration, but like, what is the one reason you think we've had such a successful relationship for so long?
In my mind, I think the one reason that Terasic can establish such a long-term partnership with Altera is because we share the one core value, and that is innovation. And we have been aligned with Altera in the past, and we will continue to innovate with Altera in the coming future.
Well, I love to hear that, of course, and we value our partnership. So we know our customers are looking for more ways to deploy greater levels of intelligence in their systems. So what kinds of technologies does Terasic offer to enable this?
So there are a couple examples of solutions Terasic offers that leverage the Altera FPGAs, OpenVINO, FPGA AI Suite, and other tools. The first is the real-time object detection. You can see in a video here a demonstration that uses Agilex 7 to classify and identify multiple object types in real time through an edge-based video stream. And we also have another demo. It's performing the interactive facial recognition based on Agilex 7 as well. The solution can identify the expression of multiple figures simultaneously.
And we're going to take a look at that now.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. So let's not have the Murphy's Law of demos, but let's see. Oh, it's working.
Yeah. So in this demo, we use a facial recognition network to optimize and convert it into an IR file and deploy it to the Agilex 7 through the inference engine. And as you can see, we are capturing our facial expression to see the frame of mind. So real-time images are captured through the camera here and then sent to the Agilex 7 FPGA for processing. So if you work in a service-focused business, you can use this technology to get the real-time feedback on the degree of happiness for your customers.
Oh, so we could keep track of how our employees are doing their jobs and help them do a better job. Well, I'm very happy to see that we were happy this morning in that demo. So what is the value you get from Agilex 7 and the FPGA AI Suite in your solution?
Yes, so in these two examples, Agilex 7 provides customizable hardware acceleration. And this allows the deep learning model to run with higher efficiency and lower latency. And for the OpenVINO toolkit and FPGA AI Suite, they optimize the deployment of AI model onto the FPGA. This powerful combination delivers a flexible, scalable, and energy-efficient AI solution. If developers leverage the FPGA AI Suite, they will be able to easily migrate their trained AI model to the FPGA without extra work on coding.
So that's really cool. So how can customers get their hands on this type of solution?
Yes, so if you are interested in creating AI-based solution on FPGAs, you can download the FPGA AI Suite and OpenVINO that is publicly available on Altera website. And you can also see the demonstration running live after this afternoon in the Customer Experience Center. Please visit Terasic booth.
Oh, well, thank you so much, Liz. Really appreciate your partnership and sharing a lot about your innovations here today.
Thank you so much, Sandra. Okay, thank you, everyone.
Well, again, this demo and many others are on display in our Customer Experience Center, which you'll have a chance to see later today. So now, let's join Cindy Go live from the CEC to see what we have in store for you. Let's take a look. Hi, Cindy.
Hi, Sandra. Hi, Innovators. Good day to you. There's so much excitement here at the Customer Experience Center where we have over 20 different live demonstrations, and we cannot wait to show them to you later today. Let me give you a quick sneak peek into a couple of demonstrations that we have today. First off, we have one from our customer and partner, Positron, and here we have Thomas to tell us about it. Hi, Thomas. What have you got here?
Yeah, we're showing off our Agilex 7M series powered FPGA appliance. In this case, demonstrating running Llama 3.1's 8 billion at over 250 tokens per second, and being able to answer any sort of questions you may have about the Keynote or the Altera product lineup.
Awesome, including Agilex portfolio and what it can do.
Yes, it's with it we're able to get a 3 to 4x performance per dollar and performance per watt advantage over NVIDIA's H100.
Can it also answer questions on best Italian restaurant around here?
I bet it could give a good couple recommendations.
Awesome. I'll have to come back and check it out. Thank you, Thomas. And next up, we have yet another great and exciting demonstration from our customer and partner, Tiami Networks. And for that, we have Manu from Tiami to tell us about it. Hey, Manu. How are you?
Hi, Cindy. Doing great. We are very happy to be here at the Altera Innovators Day. Today, we are showcasing 5G-based localization and sensing, essentially seeing with 5G.
Wait a second. What do you mean seeing with 5G? Please tell me more.
Well, Cindy, a lot of RF towers generate a lot of RF data that is completely ambient and existing around us that has not been utilized by anyone until now. At Tiami Networks, we are building a solution to use ambient signals to find objects such as people, drones, vehicles, etc., all using existing NR and LT signals around us.
That is very cool. Folks, I'm standing here and I can attest there are no cameras around, but yet the demo is able to pick up objects and people that are standing in this area. So I urge you to come and check it out. So as I said earlier, we have over 20 different live demonstrations on a host of different topics. We have one showcasing our industry-leading 224 gigabits per second PAM4 long-reach transceiver. There's a 4K multi-sensor camera demonstration, as well as a demo that is a robot that can solve a Rubik's Cube. We have a separate Rubik's Cube as well here that you can try to compete with the robot to see who can solve it faster. I'm not going to win that one, but I urge you and encourage you to come here and test out your skills. So 4 p.m. today, Customer Experience Center, and I look forward to meeting all of you here. Back to you, Sandra.
Yeah, thank you so much. That was fun. But yes, definitely you want to go see our 224 gig transceiver demo. So just wanted to wrap up by thanking you for joining us here today and for your continued partnership over so many years. We're so excited to be on this journey with all of you to become the world's #1 FPGA solutions provider. And in working together, we're committed to investing in and providing you with leadership programmable solutions that are easy to design and deploy at scale. So throughout the day, we're going to go into a lot more detail about how we're enabling your innovation. I hope you have a great Altera Innovators Day, and I look forward to seeing you later at the happy hour and at the CEC. Thank you so much for being here with us today.
Altera, accelerating innovators.